If your computer is connecting to the Wi-Fi network through the 5 GHz frequency instead of 2.4, your connection is going to be much stronger. Why? Because the 2.4 GHz connection, it's an older one and it's very much influenced by radiations inside your home, such as from a microwave. So maybe your location is by the kitchen or not far away, then a 2.4 connection is always going to be disrupted much easier than the 5. Let's see how to set it, how to force a Windows PC or laptop to 5 GHz connection. So what you want to do is search here device manager, just select it. It's going to look like this, and you want to go to network adapters, and you may want to find which one is your Wi-Fi adapter in your specific computer. The name is going to be different. However, if you right click and select properties, you will always find at the bottom usually wireless mode, and this is where you are actually forcing your adapter for Wi-Fi. Thank you, Windows. I'm really eager to update my stuff. So yeah, I was saying the Wi-Fi small device in your computer is using these settings. These settings, you may find them different because my small device Wi-Fi, it's old. This is an old computer, so basically this is a list. I'm going to link this in the comment section. You notice this is how it started. You notice the year here goes towards current year almost. So these were the older adapter norms, standards. This is 6 here, this is 2.4 and 5. So what you want to do is search 5 only. The more modern 5 standard, it's called AC. And you notice I don't have AC here. I don't have the C1. So I don't have this one because my computer is really old. All this to say that I'm going to just go back and select. Notice it's a bit weird the way it's put into this case. There is a line here, so 2.4 points to G and 5 points to A. So I'm going to select A. My default was these 3, which means it's changing. It depends on your computer. May select either ABG means 2.4 and 5. So it's going to select either of those two, and usually it goes for the 2.4, which again it's very influenced by the whatever microwaves and stuff like this, other household devices in your home. So anyhow, all this to say that I'm going to point it to set it to A. I'm going to just to click OK. So from now on, my wireless device, it's using only the A standard, which is only for the 5. So it's not a common standard. If you select N, it may still work only or most of the times on 2.4, and you get interrupted a lot of time. Again, same for this one, AX. It may still work only for both of them and may still select only 2.4. So again, look, I'm going to put this Wikipedia page in the comment section. Again, make sure you find the one, the adapter. If you look for this one, I'm not sure which one is this one, but I don't have wireless modes. So only the second one has wireless modes here. It's in advanced tab, right? Hopefully I did point it out. So wireless mode. So you need to go to advanced tab, and then you select here the mode that you want to work. And this also is the same. So you need to think about this way. Some computers, especially the older ones, laptops, Chromebooks, they have both frequency, and they will almost all the time select the 2.4. I don't know why. It's just like it's a preference for 2.4, which is the weaker one. The internet says that the 5 doesn't reach that far as the 2.4. That may be true, but not by much. However, the 2.4 is really sensitive to everything around your household. That said, I was saying that PC, laptops, any platform, including, I guess, Apple, the older one will have adapters that use both these frequencies. And also the same goes for your internet modems or your routers. They almost always have both frequencies enabled, and this almost always will select the 2.4. Now what's happening is, let's say you have obviously your computer and your router or modem, right, for your internet provider. If you select your computer to be using only 5 gigahertz frequency, automatically your router will select that 5 gigahertz frequency, will give it a connection to 5 gigahertz frequency only. So you only have to change this setting in your computer. You don't have to move to check the setting in your router or modem as well. That is not needed. Usually, if once you set your computer to only 5, if at that moment you lose your internet connection, it means either your router or modem doesn't offer 5 gigahertz connection for some reason, it only has 2.4, or it's set to activate only the 2.4 connection, gigahertz connection. So you may want to go into your router or modem and check the settings. That is more difficult. I have a video on my channel showing, but it depends on the model of the modem. So those settings are more difficult to access compared to Windows settings. So you may want to check if your modem maybe doesn't have it set only for 2.4, although by default usually they are set to use both of them, right? So you shouldn't, I expect you shouldn't need to check your modem settings. If for some reason you have a very old modem which has only the 2.4 gigahertz connection, then you cannot do these settings in Windows because you won't have connection. If your modem it's connecting only through 2.4 gigahertz and you put your Windows PC on the 5 gigahertz connection, then it's not going to establish a wireless connection with your router or modem. So just keep that in mind. Again, you only have to do this. Also, instead of doing this in Windows, you can also set your modem or router to use only 5. That's really up to you. You can set either of the devices to force it to use the 5 gigahertz. However, I think Windows is much easier to set. So just keep this in mind. Hopefully these details just give you the whole complete picture. Thanks.